So we're at the fence row where I put a couple of grapes. Unfortunately, I think they're too close to the hazelnuts. But I thought this one was a goner because it was just this stick over winter. And I thought it didn't make it. But apparently it did. We're alive. So I'm going to fill in the soil a bit because it's sunk down quite quite a bit. So I was gonna replace it with this one, but since it's still alive, I guess we're gonna have to find a new home. The most important piece of all these plantings, is the cage, because otherwise she's wanna dig that up because there's some like manure and stuff in that soil mix. So I'm gonna need to find another cage for this new plant. So here's how this one is looking. Very healthy. Maybe I can take this cage off now because this plant I think is pretty established. I don't think she's gonna bother with it. We're gonna let this grow as is this year and we'll prune it next year. It's hard to get full sun per se. There's just a lot of trees, but I think this will do. I think this is a pretty good spot. Plus, the hazelnuts are farther apart, spaced over here, so I think I'm gonna put it on this fence line. Just gonna clear out some of the winter brush. Should have brought the real shovel. I might have to get that. Let's see how workable the soil is. So I don't know if you can see, but I have like 2 inches of topsoil and then it's clay. And then I also have this giant tree root from when this big one fell like 3 years ago maybe. So that's what I'm working with. So I'm not going to keep digging because that's fruitless. What I am going to do is fill in with my soil mix. I'm going to use this to elevate the plant higher and then give it some more soil. So I'm going to mix this in with the current soil. And then we've got this. There's a lot of peat in this mix. I should probably get some water on here before I start burying the plant. So I'm going to do that. So here's what we're working with. Pretty good root structure there. So I scratched up the roots a bit to loosen them from their, if they were circling state. And yeah, so this is temporary. I just need this, until it's established, and then I can just rip it away since it's plastic. I just want this to have more soil, and I'll build this up as the years go and keep it protected from the animals, not just the dog, but other things that might like tender trees, barks. I mean, the other ones didn't show any pressure, but it's still early on in their life, so it still happen. Alright, that's a lot. It's a bit mushy right now, but it'll settle. And then it should be fine. It's just a reminder, this is the seedless Lakemont. It says excellent for table use, wine, and raisins. Winter hardy, hardness 5 through 8. White berry, 1 year old. At the rate I'm going, I'm doing like 1 plant a day pretty much. But it's been still like raining, so whenever I have the time in between, I try to plant something because I'm still dealing with the seedlings. The seedling sale is in a couple of days, so that will be out of my hair in a few, and then I'll be able to mass plant all my annuals for the summer. But till then, talk to y'all again soon. So I'll harvest more. Bye.